Hello, and welcome back to the madness. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So first of all, let's start with what I have UFO'd or is going in timeout. So I feel like I need a little bit more light on the situation. That kind of washes me out though. Okay, so I love my garden. I don't love this pattern. Yeah, I just felt like it wasn't coming to life like the other ones. That's why I bought more. So I love my garden is going bye-bye. So I will save the fabric though. I was just thinking, where can I throw this to save the fabric? Another one. Now this is going to be a restart, but I am going to start it on a different fabric because Joy to the World isn't giving me joy on this fabric. You just can't see the white. There's a lot of white in this pattern, and I just don't like it. So Becca is going to dye me another piece of fabric. Yay! So, we can just take these off and put this in here and that there. And I'm going to restart that sometime in the month of January. So it's going to go in my January box, which you can't see. This is so far what I have spun, which, I want to know if you guys wanted to see me spinning the wheel at the beginning of the month. Okay, so I just went through a whole sneezing fit before I got on here. Now I'm going on a choking. So, this is going to be put up for a year. It only has like maybe 20 stitches and no, it has 100 stitches in it. But I'm just not feeling it. Maybe because it's a paper pattern. I have so many right now. I think if I put it up for a year, what will happen with Harry Potter, it went up for a year. Now I can't stop stitching on the damn thing. So this one's going away for a year. Yeah. It's just gonna go over there for right now. Okay. And this is going to be restarted. Me and 18 count, we don't get along. Me and 10 stitches don't get along. So this is going to be restarted. This was Lighthouse with Boat. Let me see. Let me bring it up so you can see it. It's going to be a second because I have to find it. How do I do this? I go here. Then I go here. I should have been prepared, but I didn't think I was going to show you this, but now I want to show you this. So let's see. We are going to find it eventually. Right here it is. Okay. So, oh wait, I got to do the whole bring down the brightness. Where's brightness? Brightness. We're going to bring down the brightness so you can see. Yep. So, this is the Lighthouse with Boat. So what I plan on doing is starting this on 14 count, and I'm going to start here, and I might keep out the sky and the clouds. I want to see how it looks, but I'm really thinking to keeping that out. But I just have to see what it looks like at the end, you know? So, because I really want to do this one, but I don't think the clouds and the sky really matter. I want the ocean still, so we'll just see. Okay, so that one is going to get restarted on 14 count. And I'm shaking you, I'm sorry. I get all excited and you know, these things happen. Okay, so now, yep, going, I'll repurpose it, but I hate 18 count, but I'll do some ornaments on it. So now let's get on to what I've done. Oh, yes, and I know I'm 2 days late, but see, what happened was Monday we had to finish up this order in Hell's Kitchen, and it ended that night, and we we wanted to finally finish one, so we were stitching until 10 o'clock. But we finished. Okay, so what have I done? What have I worked on? Everything is. Okay, so the first thing I worked on, I got so many piles going everywhere. The first thing was I put 500 stitches, 522 stitches in. Oh, I almost hit myself in the face. I'm loving it. Empire State Workers. So, yay. So this is getting put up for a while until it's spun again. We really need to write on the projects what they are, Becca, so it's easier to put away. I'm pretty sure that's a BAP. But, you know. Okay, next was the moon. We didn't get much done on the moon, but there's some progress, and progress is progress. So, it's looking great, though. I'm loving it. I only did 300 stitches on it. It was a Tuesday night, what can I say? So, then we worked on, I don't know why I say we. Oh my gosh. Becca?
Yeah?
I'm missing lovely birds. Can you? Oh, wow, just go right here and say, lovely birds, where are you? This is what happens when you do a floss. Nope, that's not lovely birds. When you do a floss tube. Oh, I don't know where lovely birds are. Oh, I need help, Beck. We've lost the lovely birds. Yeah, lovely birds are lovely. Lovely, but they're nowhere to be found. Oh my gosh, I am so... I promise next floss tube will not be like this. It will be put in its bucket. Not bucket, but... I'm gonna get organized. Which is driving me crazy that this one isn't put here right. Okay. So Lovely Birds got like 800 stitches in it, but it flew away. Oh, my bad. Back. Lovely Birds is in the backpack because it needs to go to work with me. So whenever I have time, I can... Sorry, my bad. She's giving me an evil look, guys. Help. Save me. So the Lovely Birds is down 100 stitches. So I had to rip out Lovely Birds and raise it 100 stitches. That's why it was in the backpack. That needs to go to work, which I haven't been taking to work, so it hasn't been done. But in my defense, work has been crazy, so it would have just sat in the car anyway, so. Okay, Lovely Birds, get back in the bag. To get in the bag. Get in the bag to get in the bag. Okay, so that needs to go up front. Lovely Birds. Then we have Spring Tree, and I restarted it on fabric that I am in love with. So there's, oh shoot, and I was all prepared. I'm prepared, guys, and not even, nope, that's not what I want. So that's what Lovely Birds is supposed to look like. See, I don't have the room for the little swirly thing. And then I I could have fudged it, but I couldn't because then I would have to fudge everything for 100 stitches, and I'm not doing that. So we're going to rip it out. So then we got, by a wonderful designer, my daughter, Spring Tree by Tiny Pufferfish. She gives me this little smile. I love it. Okay, there's Spring Tree. So I got quite a lot done on Spring Tree. It was, that's it, 300 stitches. It felt like more than 300 stitches. I was just lost that night. Okay, so now we go on to, now why she has the needle just stuck in like that. Then we have Harry Potter. Loving it. Becca's doing the back stitching for me. So Harry Potter got a lot of love. 600, 500. Yeah, so that's 1,100 stitches if I got my math right. How much left do you have on this, Beck, to back stitch?
Just a lot of the double strand black.
So she's still working on this week. Here, you want to take that? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Then we can't talk about that until we get to finishes because I have a finish. Next is corn. Look! Oh, where are we? Yeah. No. This way. We got some corn coming in. So let me show you the pattern. Or not the pattern, the picture. The picture. Okay. So that's what it's supposed to look like. And I'm doing the corn actually in yellow. And we got to the corn. Why are you? Okay, now you're right. So I'm super excited. I kind of was like, I wanted to get into the corn and then I wanted to finish the stalk. And so now I'm like doing a little corn, doing a little stalk, doing a little corn, doing a little stalk, or husk, not stalk, husk. Because I didn't know where, I had to like figure out where the corn ended and the husk was still, and it took a long time. I got a little cross-eyed too doing it. But it is turning out so beautiful. So, I don't know if you can tell, because you really can't. So, here's the husk, and then all in here is corn. So I wanted to make sure that I kept the husk going and figuring out where's the corn, because it's a, what is it called, Becca? When it's one color? Becca? What is it called when it's one color?
Monochrome.
Yeah. Can you say a little bit louder?
Monochrome.
Monochrome. So it doesn't tell me where the husk is and where the corn is. So I had to like zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, you know, to figure it out. But I figured it out. So I'm super happy. I want to keep working on this one. I really do. I just want to keep going because, yeah, so. But it's going to be put up. But you know what? It's not. It's going to be put in the January when I have time. That was not a pretty sight there. Okay, so then we have corn. We have, okay, so what was fun this week was corn, high tide, and Halloween Boo. So here's high tide. This is next week. So I don't know why I brought this back here. So, but I'll show it anyways. I'm working on that one too. But that one is still being worked on this week, so I don't know why I brought it back here. Okay, so let's show you the pictures. So this is, ow. Doo-doo. So I got vampire guy in. Some of it. That's basically, I think it was 423 stitches. I made the mistake. Okay, wait, let's just show you. Here's High Tide. Oh, I should have got it out. I'm not being prepared. And this really isn't working with you being on the desk. I got to figure something out. Because it's not working because I use my desk to put stuff on. And I feel like you guys are just shaking. Okay, so here's High Tide. That's what I got done, the shell. And that's what it's going to look like when it's done. There you go. Is that better? That's better. So, what I was saying is I made the mistake and I didn't focus on my focus projects at the beginning of the week. And the reason is because, I think it was, no, it wasn't Harry Potter's birthday. I don't know why I was working on Harry Potter. Well, it's the focus of the month. So that probably was, I was probably like, I need to work on the focus. And then it became Reaper's birthday, which let's get to Reaper because, but anyways, I left the focus projects for the week to the very end. And it was Saturday night. They needed to be done by Saturday night because I forgot that I changed because I went to this planner before. My week was Monday through Sunday. Now it's Sunday through Saturday. So when I looked at my calendar, I'm like, oh, I thought I had 2 days. No, I only had the one night. So I did 423 stitches in Halloween, 405 stitches in High Tide, and 201 stitches in Corn, which I already had 202 stitches from the night before. So it did get its 300. But I really wanted to work on Corn. And I was like, I just want to work on Corn. And so, yeah. But the reason was because it was Reaper's birthday on Tuesday, the 10th. Let's try that again. It was Reaper's birthday on Tuesday the 10th, and I finished him on Wednesday. But I did 1,030 stitches. I had to do math real fast there. Did you see the smoke coming out of my hair? Okay, but isn't he cool? He's so done. Now, here's the goal. To get it fully finished by April 4th, which is John's birthday. I think we can do it. I'm hoping we can do it. I'm so scared to do it. I just need to bite the bullet and just try to finally foolish. FFO. These projects myself. Because I have a whole freaking bin here that I need to do. And Saturday, me and Johnny bought all of the shelves and cutesy little things that I want to turn my big wall in the living room into a place where I can put my cross stitch, like make some things into pillows, or just, I'm going to have an adult wall. I am super excited about this, guys, and you will watch me build it. And when I buy stuff for it, because I'm super excited. And Becca keeps coming home with these gnomes. And okay, so I collect gnomes. John collects nutcrackers. They didn't have any nutcrackers for Valentine's Day, which was very sad. But they had them for, what is it called? St. Patrick's Day?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just super excited. I cannot wait to have a grown-up wall that I can change holidays and seasons. I talk about this all the time on the vlog. Okay, so, and if you guys didn't watch the whip parade, I'm gonna say it here too, because I was such a, what is it called? A nincompoop. I was thinking, for some reason, maybe because, in my defense, because of how long the piece is that I cut this for, I was thinking there was still more town down here, but it's a little town and the town's done. So this is a finish. This got finished last year. Can't tell you when, but it got finished last year, even though I had it in my whips for this year because I thought there was still more town to go, but there's no more town to go. So yeah, so there's my 2 finishes, but really 1 finish for this year. Realized this was a finish last year. So we're just going to put that right there. The bin's down there. Okay. So so this needs to go here because that's getting finished. Oh, here's the picture for, take it out of the plastic. This is what Becca's finishing for me. Now, I did not do the end of the globe because of where it was being placed and what I was using it for. But that's the final, yeah, what am I trying to say? And I didn't want her to do the snow globe look. Even though I know it's a snow globe, I didn't want it like that. So, that's that. This week's plans, which I've already started, but you're not going to see it until next floss tube, is yearly sale, which, oh my gosh, yes, we'll talk about it next time. So, yearly sale, oh yeah, I gotta get that out. Fall, I just saw it too. Fall Vibe Tree is being worked on. Pokemon chart, which I already showed you, yearly sale. So those are our focus projects of the week. Yeah, so I don't know what this was. Oh, this was gonna be the gnome and yeah, no. So, things are moving along. I have stitched every single day like I said I was going to. And some days it is just 102 stitches, but my goal was to put 100 stitches into a project every single day. And I've done it so far, and I'm very proud of myself. I'm going to try to do it for the whole year, but there will be exceptions like Valentine's Day week, Mother's Day week, 2 weeks for that one. That's basically it. And then Christmas. Any other time, I have no problem. Really, I don't see a problem. 100 stitches is not a lot to ask. But also, I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't do it. So, but it's good to have goals. I think it is really good to have goals. I'm just not going to harass myself. So, yeah, so those are my plans. The plans are working. I'm super excited. I'm touching a lot of things that I wouldn't, like the high tide. Well, and if you guys watched the vlog, oh, see, I can't do that. If you guys watched the vlog, you'll hear when I was like, oh, high tide. Okay, well, at least I'm touching it, you know. There's certain ones that to hear it, I'm like, oh. But then when I pick it up, it's like, oh my gosh, I get to work on this. And I didn't want to put down high tide. So, I don't know. And I think it's because another reason is the stitch count. It has a different, I think that one I'm doing on 16 count. So it's not one of my favorites because it's 16 count. But then once I start doing it, it's like, but 16 count's not that bad, you know? So I just had to remember I'm doing it with 1 strain of floss, not 2, because 2 was way too bulky, which, yeah, so, or maybe that's 18. That might be getting the yawnies now. That might be 18 count. Because I do have some 16 counts where I'm doing 2 strands and it's not a problem. So that must be 18 count. But anyways, I'm still loving it. So we're going to keep going with it. So I think that's all we have to say today. Or me. I don't know why I say we. I'm used to, even though she's in the room, she's not talking to us. But she's not Stitchy. I have no Stitchy friends anymore. So, I'm going to go to Stitch. And I hope you guys have a great week. Well, 2 weeks, because I'm doing this every 2 weeks. I even have it in my calendar. So, and it, oh my goodness. Not doing it Monday, and then yesterday, I was like, I got to get this done. It's in the calendar, so it has to be done. So, yeah. And then you can ask Becca right when I go home, right when I got home today. I'm like, I have to go do a Stitchy time. So, okay, guys, I'm just babbling. I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.